Okay. This has been a great discussion, and I'm itching to ask you a question. It's been for months, I've been wanting to ask you a question. I know we need to go to Vara, but I'll make this a separate video, and
Fine.
Vara is a separate video. But now, many of us say, I'm going to ask the question that millions want to ask.
Okay.
Many of us, like for you, Vishti, young, brilliant, you started Jyotish, you excelled in Jyotish, that even people 60, 70 years in Jyotish could not achieve that. You excelled so fast, so super fast. So normally we say, oh, he must be an astrologer from previous lives.
Oh, yeah, good.
He must be an astrologer from previous lives. Normally we say when a young guy excels so fast,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you the billion-dollar question.
Okay.
How do you find out how many lifetimes this native has spent in Jyotish?
Yeah.
It's okay. There are a few things in your question, all right? Because who is to say that the most recent lifetime was spent in Jyotish? It could
Yeah,
also
I
be
agree on that. I agree on that.
3 lifetimes, right?
Yeah.
And also how to know whether this karma is misplaced. Because the thing about karma is, let's say 3 lifetimes ago I was doing Jyotish, and 2 lifetimes ago I was doing Jyotish, and then the most recent lifetime I wasn't. Or maybe it was scattered in the third one and in the most recent one, not in the second one. So when you have to count like that, that doesn't work. At least I've not seen a calculation for that, because you risk the scattering.
I'm saying leave aside the scattering. Leave aside the scattering. Leave aside the scattering. If I say Vishti Larsen has been a Jyotish for 33 lifetimes, how do I calculate that?
I don't know how to see how many lifetimes. Okay?
You know it, Vishti.
I wasn't taught.
You know it. You're not sharing that secret. You know it, Vishti.
Mr. Desai, when he first met me, he told me how many lifetimes I had and what I will do.
Yes, that you can calculate, yes.
That
is exactly what Sunil is asking, because he told me how many lifetimes I had studied and worked as an astrologer.
All right.
So
That's great.
How can we know?
Vishti, you know the answer. I know it's a top secret. I've asked you the biggest question.
What I was taught is this. You have to check the Aruda Lagna of the Rashi chart, and you have to see that same sign in the Shasti Yamsha.
Say that again, I missed that part.
Take the Aruda Lagna of the Rashi chart.
Yes.
And see that same sign in the Shasti Yamsha.
D60. Shasti Yamsha.
Yes. Now, see what is there. That'll indicate what you've spent many lifetimes practicing. Okay? For example, if it's Jyotish you've been practicing for many lifetimes, it will be indicated as a sign of Leo, or the sun will be joined, or something similar to that. Okay? First thing. And then, after that, I wasn't taught how to see the number. All right? I wasn't taught.
So that's a question we'll have to wait the answer for.
Yes.
Okay, guys. All right. Thank you so much, at least, for sharing this, Vishti. I hope I did not put you at a tight spot concerning Parampara Vidya and sharing of it. But I always talk from my heart. Yeah. I mean, I've been dying to ask you this, and we've been waiting for months to ask this. I didn't plan it, but it's been always in my mind to ask that thing. But anyway, guys, let's start. Let's start for the agenda of today. Panchanga, that Vishti Larsen Ji has been teaching us and sharing us his great knowledge on Panchanga. And he's going to be teaching us on Vara. That means weekday. And once again, he's going to be showing us, after hundreds of years in Jyotish, we know nothing about Panchanga. We know nothing about Vara. All yours, Vishti.